Welcome to a city immortalized in song, Kalamazoo, Michigan, Waldo Stadium, and home to the Western Michigan Broncos. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the UMass Minutemen, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Western Michigan Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Broncos will put total leather to crank us up. Bringing it back. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So the UMass Minutemen head out on offense and they'll take control first. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others, that they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
UMass to the line facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. They bring the punter onto the field now. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll haul it in right around the logo. There he goes. Open it up. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. The Broncos offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day, and I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance, so I'm anticipating the playbook.
Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Sends it back in motion. Looking for the end zone. Driving its way all the way down to the 3-yard line. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Might be calling a hot route. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Western Michigan. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The UMass offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. After the filthy move, he's got room. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. UMass comes to the line, facing 2nd and short. On the move. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Right back to the well. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll try the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Gets rid of it. Got his man. At the 45 on his way. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. This UMass offense is moving quickly down the field. It's a draw. Oh, better look out. Got the first down and still on his feet. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. UMass just kept it on the ground to move the sticks, and they might rely on that offensive line again. To the ground, he's got it again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Back to pass. Fires to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. The Minutemen with a ton of work to do here on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Oh, they're after him. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Right down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. The Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41. The Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. Gets it out fast. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Off the RPO, complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Wants to throw again. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys, but that last completion.
A shot toward the end zone. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're looking for an advantage to the right. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time the defense called it at the perfect time. The linebacker able to make the stop on a short gain.
And from the offense's perspective, that's probably making a little something out of nothing. He gets it to the 38-yard line, but this defense forces a 4th down. And the Broncos will send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. From the gun, running back gets to give. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. We've seen this from this sophomore, so dangerous after he makes the grab. After that last big gainer, they'll put it in play. 1st and 10 from their own 49. They'll run it.
Well, we know this offense obviously really struggled there last time out. They knew coming into this one they would have to be better at running the football, and that just has not happened in this game. They're simply not physical enough offensively at this point.
To the air on second down. He's got it. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. The Minutemen a bit behind the sticks here on 3rd and long. Caught in the backfield. It's Rooks. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. We've come to the break. It's Western Michigan on top. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. UMass will line up to punt it away. A low line drive and not his best work. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. Reads it, fires complete. Turns it on in midfield. Oh, he's got some space. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. The Broncos just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. He's going to take off. On the move at the 30. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Quick release on the RPO. Touchdown Broncos! A great catch and run for 6.
When you have so many playmakers on offense like they do, they can score quickly. You just saw it right there.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, we've got a final to let you know about, a game happening inside the ACC today. Virginia notched a victory in enemy territory, and though it wasn't a dominant win, I'd argue any win away from Charlottesville is worth its weight in gold to the Cavaliers. One team will rise in the ACC standings while the other is going to sink like a stone. The harsh reality of college football when conference foes face off, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. UMass just trying to get some of that yardage back here on second down. The give to the back. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. UMass to the line facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. UMass will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Hauls it in at the 25. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. To the air on 1st down. He wants to go deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Throws to the tight end. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Now facing a 3rd and long. Motion from the wideout. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's Warren. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. And the Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to make magic on the scramble. There he goes. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Broncos trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. 1st down. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get it down. And the Broncos kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Caught behind the line. It's Blow. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Wide receiver going in motion. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Warren. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the 1st without scoring. Off the RPO. Fire right. Trying to convert. Touchdown, Western Michigan. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Man, it's so nice to have guys out wide that you just trust that you can feed the football, and this guy will do the rest. Will cross that goal line, will take care of you, make you look like a genius. That's that kind of guy right there.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. He'll start this drive firing. Looking to the big tight end. A strike downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
And there's finally a bright spot for this offense in the passing game, completing that on 3rd down. I know we're in the 2nd quarter. They're trailing by a lot, but you need something positive to happen here to build some momentum. Maybe they can build on that, drive the field, score some points before going in here at halftime.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Daniels. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. UMass has a long, long way to go here on 3rd down. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. They're going to test the right side with this one. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. UMass will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Now on the return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. The Broncos have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. He'll toss it. He rumbles out to the 39-yard line before he's steered out of bounds. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Looking to throw on first down. Rifles it down the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Backed up now. Here's second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He cannot get there. It'll be fourth down. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Broncos will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Running to Green.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Under fire. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They boot it away. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. Second half just about to get started, and UMass will kick it off. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The Broncos will hustle to the line. It's complete on the right side. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Behind the chains now on second and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw it. He uncorks one deep. Caught at the 25. Touchdown Broncos! And the beatdown has ensued.
Man, this defense has their hands full. They're dealing with a quarterback that is pinpoint accurate, making good decisions, and they're dealing with a wide receiving group that has a lot of speed and some burners on the perimeter. They might want to think about playing some more zone coverage moving forward. That's now 3 passing TDs they've allowed.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. Unless you have somebody ready to do his best Tom Brady impression, down 28-3 is no fun, and they have to get something going right now. UMass just trying to get some of that yardage back here on second down. With the catch, it's Rhodes. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. UMass will line up to punt it away. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Great place to start for this offense. Motion from the back. Wants to throw on 1st down. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Turning it on. And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the 1st down.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull.
Trying to get it in.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Western Michigan.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
35, UMass 3.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The UMass offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Gonna swing it on 2nd down. They get to him as he throws.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and be like, dude, I need some more time. You got to protect me better than this. Give me a chance to complete some passes.
Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Going downfield for the big play. And he's got it inside the 35. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
Lost the defense, he's wide open. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, UMass.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
35, UMass 10.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Makes a move. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. They'll go back to work with a sizable margin still up there on the scoreboard. From the gun, the running back has it. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. Offense getting set for 1st down. He'll pull it down. Breaks into the open. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. And the Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. Tight end now in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, he's got a chance. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Broncos with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll give it to the back. Powers through the defender. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. And the Broncos pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Quarterback may change this route. They'll send the back in motion. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Caught in the backfield, it's Grove. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. The Broncos trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal.
Western Michigan.
Pound 55, quick Lion.
They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Now on 2nd and goal. Around the end, it's Grove. Back's going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Western Michigan. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Durant. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Complete to start this drive. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Going deep. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. UMass will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. He takes it at the 45. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Out of the gun to give to the back. Carrying the ball with attitude down to the 42. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. They feed him again. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
You love to see this on offense early in drives. Getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Unloads quickly. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. And he missed it. No good. They blow the field goal. Something finally goes wrong. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and at this point of the game, you just can't afford many of those. On target over the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback now breaking the field. Still running at the 35. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Catch in the middle, it's Hurley.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week.
And he runs it in for a score. Touchdown, UMass! In a lot of losses, you just want to burn the tape. You don't want to watch it, but I think there are some things that they can take into next week from this performance.
No doubt. Offense is about finding your rhythm, finding your groove, what you do well. And you can tell, at least now, starting to get a little something going that maybe you can build it.
42, UMass 17.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. From the gun, the ground game. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. The give, and tick, 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 tick. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. Going to the ground. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? And the Broncos come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Power football with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to the ground with the running back. Running with some authority as he bangs his way to the 43.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
The Broncos come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
And this offense does it again on 3rd down. They have been so elite on 3rd down all game long. That's the money down. All the coaches talk about it every single time we meet with them. They've been brilliant at it. They've built the lead, and they've got a good chance to finish this one out if they keep that up.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Leaves it with the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. He leaves it with his back. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
Listen, I'm not one for moral victories, and obviously they're trailing by a lot of points late in this game, and they are going to lose, but it is a good sign if you're the head coach of this team that you're seeing your guys out there still competing and still fighting until there's zeros on the clock.
You can hand it to him, you can throw it to him. Either way, he's making his presence felt.
Those are your favorite plays, Reese, the him plays, right? Finding ways to get him the ball because he can make plays, whether it's running or receiving out of the backfield. They're going to continue to highlight this guy.
The give to the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. The pull and throw off the RPO. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. UMass now faces a 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down. They've got it at the 40. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake. Throws to the back. Snares it outside. It's Hurley. He goes out of bounds, but not before getting it to the 32. The Minutemen come to the line on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Throws to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their